I'm Patricia. I'm 38 years old. I manage a cafe named Cafe Pani, which I inherited from my grandparents. Yep, I'm the owner. Our cafe has a retro charm that keeps our longtime regulars coming back and attracts a lot of young people too.
Patricia, omelet and spaghetti, table number 3. Lemon squash and cream soda for table number 8.
Got it. During busy times at the cafe, my retired parents, who are already at home, come to help out like this. Work is going smoothly, and in my personal life, I've been married to Joshua, who is 4 years older than me for 5 years. Joshua was originally a regular customer at our place, and he always orders an egg sandwich and an Americano in the morning. During break time, Joshua always orders the pudding without fail. We bonded over our mutual love for pudding, which led to us dating and eventually getting married. Joshua runs his own company, though it's a small one. We don't have children, but we live happily together. Apparently, Joshua cut ties with his parents during his college days due to a bad relationship with them, so I've never actually met my parents-in-law. Because of that, it's really easy going without the hassle of dealing with them. But there's been something on my mind lately. It's that Joshua's been increasing his weekend work and constantly carrying his smartphone around. It's not an exaggeration to say that Joshua's and my days off hardly ever match. Joshua follows the regular calendar, while my peak days are holidays. However, it seems Joshua has been going to work even on his days off recently. And not just that, he's been carrying his smartphone everywhere, even to the toilet and in the bath. Don't you think there's reason to suspect he might be cheating? That's why I asked him this. Hey, you've been busy lately? It seems like you're going to the office even on your days off.
Yeah. It's an important time now, so I feel like I need to work hard.
I see. Also, you seem really absorbed in your smartphone.
Oh, well, you never know when I might get a call from a client. I keep it handy so I can check messages right away. Oh, speaking of which, I just got a message.
Joshua left his seat looking pleased. While I understand not wanting to talk about work, that cheerful demeanor is just unsettling, and constantly fiddling with his smartphone late at night, supposedly due to client calls. No matter how you think about it, it's suspicious. I was feeling uneasy on my own, but I decided to consult with my parents, who are kindly helping me. Hey, there's something I'm concerned about. When the lunch rush settled down, I decided to talk to my parents.
About the menu? You know, I've been thinking we should add some fancy amuse-bouches to the menu.
No, it's not about the menu.
It would be great to have some trendy drinks and amuse-bouches, though. It could become a place for men to relax after work. Can you be serious for a moment? Whoops, got scolded by your mom. So, what's on your mind?
Well, it's actually about Joshua. He's been working on weekends more often and won't part with his smartphone. My parents looked skeptical after hearing me out.
That does sound suspicious. What do you think? You're right. I'm with your father on this. Not letting go of his smartphone, huh? If it's not something he's always done, it's definitely concerning.
I knew you'd think that.
Patricia, act quickly. My acquaintance Terry runs a private investigation firm. How about asking them to investigate?
Dad, do you know someone like that?
Oh yeah. Terry is great at his job and has an impressive track record. I can even contact him for you.
Really? Then maybe I should ask him.
Great. Leave it to me.
When my father said this, he immediately called Terry.
Patricia, no matter what the outcome is, you need to stand firm. Your dad and I have your back.
Yeah, thanks.
Also, until the results come in, don't make any rash moves or get into arguments. Keep a calm mindset. Let it play out.
Got it, I understand. Just talking to my parents made me feel a bit relieved. It seems Terry will start the investigation right away. The results will take about 2 weeks to come in. 2 weeks can feel long or short. But then, just 2 days after requesting the investigation, I received unexpected news from Joshua. He came home while I was folding laundry.
Honey, I'm home.
Welcome back. You're early today.
Yeah, it's sudden, but I've been assigned on a long-term business trip starting tomorrow. I've been busy preparing for it.
Huh? Long term?
It's a week-long trip to Hawaii.
I've never heard of him going on such long trips before. Joshua seems somewhat cheerful. This could mean I decided to dig a bit deeper. Are you going alone?
Huh? Oh, no. It's with Ken.
Ken is someone Joshua heavily relies on, almost like his right-hand person at work, I heard. Oh, really? Even so, it's quite sudden, isn't it? Do business trips usually get decided at the last minute like this?
Yeah, they suddenly told me it's tomorrow. It's an important business partner, so I couldn't refuse.
Where in Hawaii is the company located?
Well, where was it again?
You don't know where the company of your important business partner is located? Just relying on Ken for everything won't cut it, you know.
Yeah.
I said that and started folding the remaining laundry. And then, the next day, he had to pick up documents from the office before the business trip, so Joshua left earlier than usual. It must have been a few hours after Joshua left for the trip. I received a call from Ken, who was supposed to be on the trip with him.
Hello, Patricia. Sorry for the sudden call. It's Ken.
Ken sounded quite panicked. Ken, what's wrong? Why are you so flustered?
Oh, well, actually, the company's on fire.
What?
It's a fire. I couldn't reach the president, so I ended up calling you, Patricia.
I see. I'll try to contact Joshua from my side. Wait, weren't you supposed to be on a business trip with Joshua?
Business trip? What are you talking about?
Just as I expected. My instincts seem to be right. No, but for now, this is no time to talk about that. His company is in serious trouble because of the fire. After finishing the call with Ken, I immediately tried to call Joshua. Then, fortunately, Joshua contacted me at that same timing.
Hello, Patricia. I've arrived safely.
Oh, Joshua, Even though I had tried to speak, Joshua cut me off and started saying only what he wanted to say.
I have an important business negotiation starting now. I don't want to think about anything else during the trip. Absolutely do not contact me.
In the background, there was a high-pitched woman's voice. Even though he thinks I can't hear it, I can hear everything clearly. Joshua, who thought I didn't know anything, was just laughing and telling lies. He even says something like this.
Well, since you're likely to contact me, I'll just turn off my phone. I won't be back for a week. See ya.
Bring it on. Fine, if you want to play around, feel free to do so. When you come back, it's straight to hell for you. Regarding the company fire and everything, Ken handled everything. He really deserves credit for dealing with the affairs in place of the cheating president. Thanks to him, I found out the ridiculous reason behind the fire. Furthermore, the investigation results from Terry arrived in less than 2 weeks. They arrived the day before Joshua returned home. Today, my parents are helping out at the cafe as well. During the quiet morning hours, Joshua rushed into the shop with a frantic look on his face.
Patricia, why didn't you contact me?
Oh, you're back.
What are you so calm about? The company caught on fire.
So it seems. Since Ken handled everything for you, you should at least thank him properly.
That's not the issue here. If only you had contacted me earlier.
Oh, was it someone else who told me not to contact you? I followed my husband's orders faithfully. Even if I get praised for it, I don't think I deserve any complaints, right?
But there are times and situations...
More importantly, take this. I presented Joshua with signed divorce papers.
Oh, what is this?
Can't you see? Divorce papers.
That's... I understand, but...
At that moment, my parents approached.
Oh, boy. Well, that's what you get for doing something that leads to divorce. I just had to go on a business trip.
Huh? Weren't you going with Ken? But Ken was here. Or maybe there was a female employee named Ken?
Uh, uh,
Don't underestimate me thinking I don't know anything. The investigations are already done.
I have an acquaintance who works in a detective agency. Joshua, you already understand, don't you?
That's right, Joshua. I've arranged for someone who knows about the details of the fire.
Huh? President!
Ken appeared. Because the president was fooling around, Ken handled everything. And do you know what caused the fire?
What?
You caused the fire. You.
What?
You stopped by the office before you went on your business trip.
I went there, but nothing happened at that time.
Before going to Hawaii with Ashley, you came to the company to meet your other affair partner, Marla, right? So it turns out this guy had not just one affair partner. Hey, you were smoking in the boiler room at that time, right? Marla testified to that. That careless smoking was the cause of the fire this time. Since you brought it upon yourself, nobody can blame anyone else. Tough luck, huh?
So, also regarding giving employees time off, since it was something brought about by the president himself, there is an obligation to pay their wages. Huh? Since it's the company's decision to have employees take time off, there's a duty to pay 60% of their average wages. Is that serious? Oh, man.
Oh, dear. That payment is quite a burden, too, isn't it?
By the way, we've also received a claim for damages from the building owner regarding the fire this time. The building itself was non-smoking. You, as the president, knew, right?
It must be tough to handle all these payments, but don't forget my compensation too, okay?
That's... Patricia, spare me from that. Being responsible for your own mistakes is what being an adult is all about.
Yes, I'll be claiming compensation not just from you, but also from Ashley and Marla, who went on the trip with you. Be prepared to pay up.
If you don't have any means to earn, I can introduce you to someone, okay? Put your body on the line and work hard, and maybe things will somehow work out, right?
Thus, Joshua was burdened with compensation to me and damages to the building owner. The company ended up with an enormous debt due to paying employees leave allowances and compensation for inconveniences caused to clients and others. As a result, the company eventually went bankrupt. Joshua was essentially imprisoned in a debt spiral that he could never repay in his lifetime. At first, it seems he tried working multiple jobs to make ends meet. Since he was late in repaying my compensation, he ended up boarding a fishing boat owned by my father's acquaintance. Thanks to that, my compensation was promptly paid. Even the cheating partners transferred compensation. It seems they borrowed money from a loan shark to manage the money. Well, thanks to that, the two learned about the hella debt, but I didn't know about it. On the other hand, my coffee shop continues to thrive. In fact, our Cafe Pani was recently featured in the local magazine. Its popularity has further increased. Today, Corey, who is also in charge of the local magazine, is here to discuss the next issue.
Patricia, next time I'd really like to feature Cafe Pani's spaghetti in the magazine's next issue. If I could kindly get a recipe, it would be an honor. Hey, if you start giving out recipes, won't that interfere with business? Please find a way to manage that. Just because you give out the recipe doesn't mean it'll easily taste like our restaurants. Oh yeah? If people can make this spaghetti at home, won't our customers decrease?
Dad, it'll be fine. Understood. Then shall we proceed with your plan, Corey?
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.
I wonder if we'll get more customers. I'm excited. I'm Melanie, a 30-year-old full-time housewife. 6 months ago, I gave birth to our long-awaited child, and I'm currently struggling with my first experience of childcare. My husband Harry, who is the same age as me, and I welcomed a very cute little girl into our lives, whom we named Pearl. Pearl's so adorable when she's sleeping and when she's awake. Every day I feel overwhelmed with love to the point where I want to eat her up. The adorable Pearl is a real delight to my husband, of course. It's always like this. My husband shows zero interest in our daughter, whether she's crying or laughing. He's engrossed in his smartphone. Meanwhile, I'm slammed with household chores. Harry, Pearl is crying. Can you please take a look? But even when I ask him that, this is how it goes. Really, I can't rely on him. When I found out I was pregnant,
I'll do my best in raising the child, too.
he was so enthusiastic about it. I'm sorry, Pearl. What's wrong? Oh dear, did something cheer you up?
Hey, where's dinner? It's not ready yet.
Oh no, she's crying again. If you want to eat dinner soon, you should help too.
Huh? Housework is the wife's job, right? I'm tired from work.
Well then, can't you wait a little more patiently?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you prioritizing the child over me?
Isn't that obvious?
What's that all about? Fine, I'm going to bed.
What? Harry ended up fleeing to the bedroom. I've been fed up with this situation since Pearl was born. So even when Harry comes home late due to overtime, or says he's on a business trip and is often away from home, I didn't really mind. But it seems that was a mistake. When I was checking the pockets of Harry's pants before doing the laundry, something unexpected came out. Huh? What's this? This is... What came out of the pocket was a small greeting card. The message said, I had a great time on our trip to Jackson Hole. I love you. Signed, Meredith.
Hey, is dinner ready? I'm in the mood for tea today instead of coffee.
At that moment, my husband, just out of bed, came over and started being selfish. Harry, who is Meredith?
Huh?
I showed the message card to my husband.
That's because it's your fault.
Huh?
Since our child was born, you haven't paid any attention to me at all. Meredith thinks about me the most. You're totally different from her.
What's with this attitude of his?
Maybe you think you've won by finding evidence of my affair. A woman who can't give her husband affection deserves to be cheated on. If you had paid attention to me properly, I wouldn't have needed to have an affair. You bear full responsibility for making me have an affair.
It's my fault for your having an affair?
Exactly, because you only care about the child. If you had paid attention to me properly, I wouldn't have had an affair.
Yes, I understand. I'll take responsibility.
Huh?
I'm sorry for making you feel lonely. I'll change my attitude.
Okay.
I quickly bid farewell to my husband. I asked my mother for help to meet my husband's expectations.
If that's the case, leave it to me.
I thought you'd say that. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing Harry's happy face. That night, surprisingly, Harry didn't go to see Meredith and returned home early.
Oh, welcome back. What? Oh, why are you here, Mom? Oh, you're back early. Are you here too, Dad?
Harry seemed surprised that my parents were here.
About this.
Harry looks pale, probably thinking he'll be blamed for the affair by my parents. To give you some attention, since there's no one to look after baby Pearl, who's just been born, I asked my parents.
Huh? Pearl is watching, so don't worry about it and be nice and friendly. Yeah, Pearl's grandpa is here, so it's fine, right? Wait, so that's what's going on?
Thought the affair wouldn't be found out, huh? Too bad, huh? My parents know everything, so they're helping out like this. Unaware of this, Harry looks relieved. Today's dinner is stir-fried tofu, your favorite. Bath first? Dinner first? Or maybe...
We're in front of your parents, you know?
Huh? Or maybe we have a beer toast? I wanted to say that, but I shouldn't have.
Oh, I see. Well, should I go to the bath first?
Okay. Well, then let's go to the bath.
Huh?
I grabbed my husband's arm and took him to the bath. Now it's bath time. Let's quickly take off those grimy clothes and get cleared up.
What are you doing?
Oh my, you don't like baths? No, can do. They're grimy.
No, that's not it. Your dad's also here, so please stop. Let me go in alone.
What? You want to go in alone?
Obviously. Please, I'm begging you, just leave.
And I got kicked out. But I won't give up. Harry, when you wash your hair, make sure to lather the shampoo really well before using it.
I know.
And when rinsing off the shampoo, close your eyes.
I know that too.
Did you wash your hair properly? Shall I rinse it off for you? How about your body? Are you washing behind your ears? Should I wash your back for you? Don't scrub too hard. Gently, gently.
I know, so just leave me alone.
I'm not the type to say I understand when told such things, you know. I rushed to my husband as he got out of the bath. Quickly, I wiped his face with the towel I had prepared.
What are you doing?
Geez, if you don't dry properly, you'll catch a cold. Now, let's have some dinner. Harry looked bewildered as he saw the prepared meal.
I don't have a fork.
Oh, you don't need one. Here, say ah. Me feeding you, that's why.
Oh my, well now. Wait, I can eat by myself.
Oh, don't be shy. I want to take responsibility and pamper you a lot. Here, be careful, it's hot. There you go, say ah.
I can feed myself. Don't be embarrassed just because we're here, huh?
Exactly, don't worry about us, just indulge yourself.
No, it's not that.
Here, say ah.
I am full already, so I'm going to bed.
Oh dear, you must be sleepy, huh? Let me sing you a lullaby, then let's go to sleep. Or maybe you'd like a bedtime story?
No, you'll get tired doing it alone.
That day I continued to pamper Harry as he wished. I stuck closely by Harry's side, fussing over him incessantly. He seemed completely occupied with me, with no chance to check his phone. It seemed like Harry was waiting for me to fall asleep. To focus on Harry, I had taken a long nap beforehand. I watched over Harry's face as he fell asleep. When Harry woke up in the middle of the night, "What's wrong? Stomach ache? Need to use the bathroom? Thirsty? Want some milk? Had a scary dream?" I kept fussing over him like this. I gave him all this attention, but instead of appreciating it, he seemed worn out. I wonder why. The next day, despite helping with getting ready for work and making breakfast, he still wouldn't show me a smile. If that's how it's going to be...
I have to go to work.
Ah, I'll send you off.
No, really, you don't have to come to my workplace.
It's dangerous, so I'll hold your hand and see you off right in front of the office. And I'll come pick you up, so don't worry.
No, I said it's fine. Aren't you busy too? I'll handle the housework and take care of the child, so you've got free time, Harry. I'll do the shopping for you too, Harry. Plus, I'll join in for the drop-off and pick-up. What? What, is it a bother if I'm around? No, it's not like that. It's such a blessing to have your wife and father-in-law fussing over you, isn't it? I'll carry your bag for you too. With me doing that, you'll be able to hold hands with your wife as much as you want, right? Yes.
All right, let's go to work. Pearl, Mommy's going now. Oh!
Take care now.
Even after dropping Harry off at work with my father, I didn't forget to give him attention. I sent him WhatsApp messages every hour, and even slipped in some DMs. And if he hadn't read them by lunchtime, I'd call him to give him some attention. I knew when he'd finish work, so I'd wait for him with my father in front of the office. Because if he ran away, I wouldn't be able to give him attention anymore, right? His coworkers at the office seemed puzzled by this, though. "Welcome back, dear. I've been waiting for you." Saying this, I grabbed my husband's hand tightly, causing him to scream.
I'm embarrassed.
Ah, you're blushing. How cute. You must be tired. Let's go home soon. Even after returning home, I didn't stop fussing over him. While my parents watched, I fed him like a baby, but Harry didn't seem very hungry for some reason. To keep my husband from feeling lonely, I'd talk to him outside the bathroom door just like always. And during his bath, I'd talk to him through the door. I've been fussing over him everywhere around the house.
Enough already!
Oh my, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. So please have mercy on me.
Oh, come on. Don't hold back, okay?
Pearl is being watched by her mother.
I've been making up for not paying attention to you from morning till night. I'll keep making up for it. I'm really sorry for making you lonely.
If that's the case, getting a divorce would be much better.
Divorce? No way. It's my fault for not paying attention to you.
Please, stop. It's not Pearl's fault, it's mine. I'm the one at fault.
What is it?
I was having an affair even before Pearl was born. It's not because you stopped paying attention to me that I had an affair. It was because I gave in to temptation. Melanie, no matter how much attention you gave me, I was having an affair with Sarah. So please don't pay attention to me anymore. Please leave me alone.
Ding! You're giving up too soon.
Only lasted 2 days. A man who betrays his wife really doesn't know how to endure anything. No, well, you've got guts to confess to having an affair in front of your in-laws. No, I'm sorry. Hey, you! That's not going to cut it. I remember you promising to take care of Melanie. I deeply apologize for betraying your daughter. And then? I'm truly sorry for not helping with household chores and childcare. So, what are you going to do? What should I do? You coward! I'll divorce and pay compensation and child support for infidelity. I won't have anything to do with Melanie and Pearl. Isn't that right?
I'm already consulting with a lawyer.
What? Are you really going that far?
The lawyers will take care of this all the way until it's settled. I won't let you feel lonely. It seems Harry really didn't want to be paid attention to that much. We quickly agreed on the amount of compensation based on my terms. He also provided information about his affair partner without hiding anything. I was able to receive compensation from both sides. Since Harry's affair partner was someone from his workplace, rumors started circulating after the divorce and both of them ended up resigning voluntarily. They had a casual relationship, so once the affair was exposed, it led to their breakup. After the affair and divorce, Harry was estranged from his parents and lost both his job and family. Now, even if he cries out for attention, no one pays him any mind. It seems he's living a lonely life. After the divorce, I returned to my parents' home and resumed working hard to raise my child and pursue my career. Of course, I can only work hard because of the support from my parents. Mama! Did you just say Mama? You said Mama, right? Grandma! Grandpa!
Oh, looks like we've got a big one on our hands.
What are you saying? Pearl is already a big shot, you know. Because no matter what, Pearl has the miraculous power to heal us. Thanks to Pearl, I can keep going. My child is truly magnificent.